its Presidential Museum in Grand Rapids tomorrow morning. The 38th President of the United States died the day after Christmas at the age of 93. A state funeral was held this morning at the National Cathedral in Washington, D.C. The military has a major role in presidential funerals. 13 News military reporter Mike Gooding joins us now with the story of one local man who's been a member of this elite detail.
Well, that's right, Regina. David, his name is Coast Guard Petty Officer 3rd Class Chris Evanson. He served on the Presidential Guard of Honor platoon for President Reagan when final honors were rendered to him back in June 2004. Evanson says it was the privilege of a lifetime. Chris Evanson spent 3 years on the Coast Guard Presidential Honor Guard, selected fresh out of boot camp while still a teenager, living up to the motto, poise, pride, perfection. He was on hand for important events. That's him directly behind the waving hand of China's Prime Minister. Evanson was also there for President Ronald Reagan in June 2004 for 3 days, standing watch over the president's coffin at the Reagan Library in Simi Valley, California. Evanson can fully relate to what the Military Honor Guard went through today, rendering final honors to President Gerald Ford.
I can't tell you how privileged I feel when I look back on my experiences. Growing up in Southern California, not knowing what I wanted to do in life, and shortly after high school, I'm standing on the south lawn of the White House, our Arlington National Cemetery, the tomb of the unknown soldier. Every ceremony that I got to partake in was an absolute privilege, and I think the Asking Honor Guards will tell you the same thing.
Honor Guard duty also took Evanson to upstate New York in 2004 for the funeral of Petty Officer 3rd Class Nathan Brunkenthal. He was one of 3 U.S. personnel killed in the attack against the USS Firebolt, and to date, still the only member of the Coast Guard to die in the Iraq War. Mike Gooding, 13 News.
Still ahead on 13.